And that's one of the reasons for this podcast, to give voice to those people that come back, because they are here, but they are not talking about it, because people are not allowing them. When they are living there, people over there are saying, what are you going there to do? The people here, when you say, you want to come? You know, where the place that is a prayer point for us, you want you know. So that's a fair
Let's
point.
talk about the reverse culture shock. Okay. So you're returning, right, from the West to Nigeria. I'm guessing that, especially if you've lived in the West for a while, there will be things that people will experience that might affect their mental health moving back. Can you speak to that at all, and that potential experience?
Yeah, so first, the shame. Having to face people when you come back, knowing that they are thinking that you failed.
Yeah.
You know, nobody likes to feel like a failure.
No.
Right? But then my answer to that would be, what really matters, right? Is it what people think about you, or you know, your own inner convictions about the motive why you're returning?
Your own reality.
Exactly. And the way to get out of that is not even about what people say. It's actually a signal that you have a problem, right? Without trying to be disrespectful.
Is it the person that has a problem, or the people?
The person has a problem, because
Okay.
people will always talk.
Okay.
Right? If you are so moved towards
By
what people say, for you to actually make decisions and, you know, let what people say disturb you, then maybe, just maybe, the words of people or the perception of people towards you has too much hold on your heart. So, for example, you meet people where they are moved by the praises and validation of people, right? So what happens when those people begin to backlash, you begin to feel it holds too much, you know, weight on your heart. So what's the way out? The way out is to just maybe don't dwell too much on the opinions of people. Maybe you should be more focused on what your life is and how you envision your life to be, so much that you tune out the noises, right? And so when the subject of what will people say comes to your mind, then you ask yourself, why do people's opinions about me matter that much, right?
How do you appreciate the things that you once had that you miss, but still see the good things in your current life at the moment?
That's a very good question. So the things in your life that you miss, is it abroad or
abroad. Yeah, abroad.
It's fine to miss things, and it's fine to be in those emotions, right? So when those emotions come, don't fight it. Live in it, right? Cherish them, right? Go through the emotions of the emotion, right? It's very important that you don't put up a restrictive wall, you know, when your emotions want to express certain things, right? And it's fine that you miss these things, right? Now, how do you not allow those things to cloud every other thing, right, that you might be getting here back in Nigeria? When you're done with that phase of missing things, right, and you know the emotions are, you know, overwhelming, and when you're done with that phase and it feels like you're in a bit of little control, that's where you begin to remind yourselves, because guess what? You must tell yourself that in as much as those memories were there, and they are important memories, right? So you're not even belittling them. The need for you to come back was stronger than those memories that you experienced.
Right.
So you begin to ask yourself questions like, why did I actually decide to come back? Okay, now you have your answer. Was it worth it? Most times it's always going to be worth it, because if something could drive you so much to come back, right? All the plans you had to make, it's most times always worth it. So always remind yourself that this is why I came back. This is what I'm trying to achieve by coming back. Work towards it. And in as much as you live in the motions of those memories back there, celebrate the little successes or the little things you have been able to achieve as a result of coming, right? And so it's no longer your heart, you know, fantasizing about what was. It's also about your heart seeing what is and what you're achieving at the moment. So that's how to create it.
And just like as you said, when you were trying to compare Nigeria and abroad, that people, at least in Christian terms, It's like in Egypt. That's
Yes.
you know, they kept on
Yes.
thinking of the cucumber.
Yes.
And it will always be like
Always come back. Thank you so much.
yeah, it will always be like that. Yeah, it will always be like it will always, and even when they went abroad, the truth is that a lot of Nigerians are abroad will bear me witness. They miss the things that are unique to home.
Yes, they did.
They miss it, and that's part of the things that also draw some people back. So, like you said, those things, celebrate those things that you have, but you have the option that you can go enjoy that thing for a brief moment and come back in the name of holiday, right? Yeah,
True. Take advantage of
yeah.
holiday opportunities, or
Yes.
if you have dual citizenship, that's
Yes.
a big thing to take advantage of, isn't it?
Yeah.
So use it to the fullest. So we've spoken about people that jakbada, and they ultimately will kind of miss things, but decide that it was still worth it to come back. The truth is, there will be some people that jakbada and they'll think about all the questions you've asked, and their answer will be, "I'm not sure it was worth it." Where do you go from there?
That's a very important this thing. So after they've japped that,
They're like,
they realize
I think
it
I made
wasn't
a
worth it.
mistake.
Should I be honest? The person needs to question himself. Because if you japa because you're looking for something, you japa that because you're looking for something and you want to japa, then I think you need to ask yourself questions about yourself, discover yourself, find out what is missing in your life before you make any other decision.
So introspection
Yeah,
is the answer.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it might be identity crisis.
Exactly.
Actually, that is the issue. Yeah.
I think it's so real, and I'm glad that it crossed your mind to actually talk about it on your podcast, because it's very relevant. Like, so many people are in that jakbada season of their lives, and
we need to normalize these conversations that people always come back
talking about it,
and not feel that because they are failures. That's why they are coming back. Even if they went there and it didn't click and they come back, we should welcome them with warm embrace rather than judge them or make them feel less of themselves. Yeah, they made mistakes. Yeah, so what? You make mistakes here every day as well.
True.
Do you understand? So yeah.
Thank you so much, Victor.
Thank you so much.
It's been a really wholesome conversation. Like I said, it's really nice to talk to a Nigerian man, like about this. So you're a unicorn.
Yeah.
There's literally a horn on your head right now, because I'm just like, what? This is so refreshing. But okay, I was going to ask you if you're single, in case somebody,
People that are watching,
Nah, yeah. I mean, in Nigeria, someone like you should not be single, because
But we need
more like
more
you,
guys like that,
more wholesome people
that can think of mental health,
absolutely,
and don't see it as it's a topic that is.
So can you see it's possible? Like, Nigerian men can be wholesome and not all demons. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the conversation, though, apart from jokes aside, sorts of thing, and that you will like and comment and subscribe and share it with a man. Share this episode with a man, not necessarily a Nigerian.
And those 80%, I'm still watching you. That you watch and you are not subscribing. Anyway, we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
So we're going to do a little game. Basically, it's one where we test how well we know each other. So the first question is, if I had ₦1 million given to me the day after I jakbada, what would be the first thing I would spend it on?
You just go and save it.